Hello, I'm Jomika, and welcome back to Beryl server. This is Minecraft Bedrock edition. Today, we are going to start off at the top here. I did a little bit of testing for melon and pumpkin farms, and we're going to set up a proper melon and pumpkin farm up at the top here, so we can trade with that farmer villager, which I moved down below here. And I set up some better storage. It's not great storage, but it is collecting all the items we need here. A few random melons and pumpkins ended up just because of testing. But I moved the villager in here, and he definitely takes pumpkin and melons to trade. So I'm gonna leave that option available so you can trade any of the items he wants, so he can reset and you can get as many emeralds as you need. So I'm gonna take down my little testing area here just because we don't need it anymore, and I figured out what I want to do. There's gonna be, I found a couple melon and pumpkin farms on YouTube, but they didn't really serve my needs and they weren't lossless, so I went ahead and kind of adjusted this design I found and used minecart, a hopper minecart to make it lossless and fit in this area. So we're gonna finish off this building today and also get some melons and pumpkins. So I'm gonna finish tearing this down and then we can go ahead and get started with the build. So I took everything down and I realized we're gonna need some gold for this build for powered rails, and we don't have much. We definitely don't have enough. So what I'm gonna do is take a few diamonds over to Cali and I will steal some gold from him. And yeah, I do have plans to make, that thunder is very loud, to make a gold farm with zombie pigmen in the overworld. But until I do that, we're not going to have much gold. So Cali built a, he found a zombie spawner and spider spawner right next to each other, and he converted that into a farm. And yeah, there's a drown converter, which does get some gold. Let's see if I can figure out how to get there. Yeah, it's this way. And yeah, the gold from the gold from drowns isn't that great. So I don't feel like AFKing for that long right now. So I'm just gonna steal the gold that's in there and leave him a little note saying I stole it and I owe him basically whatever I borrowed, and then some. So let's see what we got. So yeah, here is the spider spawner. Spiders come out over into here. And then this is the zombie spawner, and they come out and come over here. And he's got this little control board here, which is awesome. You can split them up so zombies come here and the spiders there, or you can combine them and they both come over here. Speaking of Cali, you just logged in. You can turn off the spiders or zombies just like that and convert them to drown here, and also AFK or do XP. So let's clean that up, and there should be some gold in here. Yeah, this was all the gold that was in here. I moved it just because I was gonna use the farm to get some gold, and it was very slow going. So I do have that gold, and I'm gonna take that and we'll head to his base and leave a little sign and some diamonds. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and then we can hopefully get started on the melon pumpkin farm. Alright, so we have the main layout completed. If we go up here, we can take a look. We have the observers. They're going to go all the way across there. Pistons, same thing. Redstone's in place. And right here is where the melon and pumpkins will grow. In the middle here will be seeds. And in my testing world, the melons and pumpkins only grew to one side if they could. So they didn't really check all around them. They checked one side first, and if that side wasn't open, they would check the other side. And it would always use the same side. So we don't really need two sides open for the melon and pumpkin. So yeah, these stems here, when they're in place, will only grow to that side, and then these stems will only grow to that side. And then when they do grow, this will fire. It's not set up yet, but it will fire, and then all the pistons will fire. And all of the melon and pumpkin will end up here. Sometimes they'll end up on this side, but then when the piston fires again, it usually pushes them right into the middle. And then the minecart will pick it up, and it'll go across to that side and pick up all the melon and pumpkins over there. So this will be the same thing on both sides. Yeah, I'm going to put the water in place here and continue to build out this side. And then we can go ahead and plant all the melons and pumpkins. I'll probably have melons on one side and then pumpkins on the other. I don't think it really matters. I did some testing and they all seem to kind of grow at the same rate. So I know Java, it's a thing if you set up the farm in a certain pattern, but I wasn't able to find a pattern on this one. Not that I am an expert on the mechanics of Minecraft, but yeah, this will be fine for our needs. So yeah, I'm gonna continue and I'll be back in a minute. All right, we got one side complete. If we come down here, we could take a look and we'll do a little test. Don't want to ruin. Well, I'm gonna ruin it anyways. We'll just do the other side. So if we look here, can go ahead and do that. At the end there, we got a little weird double pulse, and that is because in order to fit the little circuitry in here to only allow one pulse, we have to add these repeaters in. So this repeater will turn off this one. We can come over here and take a look. So this will hit, it'll go power both of these. This one's on 2 ticks. Oh, that's right, there's no observer there. We have to take it out so it powers, the redstone will power this block. But there we go, that'll turn off that, and it'll only do 1 tick. We have to also add in a repeater here, because without it, if something grows here, it won't actually reach all the way. So this way we get everything. So that is all good. The only thing we need is the minecart underneath. We need to power that and actually get one set up. But this side is all done. So we could do the same thing on the other side. I'll just copy this. These are in the wrong spot. I don't think the light is needed, but I just added it in anyways, just to be safe. And on top of the lights is the water source for the farmland, so it stays growing. I don't think pumpkins and melons need water, but they do grow faster if they have it. So that is there. Yeah, I'm gonna finish the other side, and then we can finish up these rails and get everything set up with the powered rails and all that. And I'll be back. Alright, we have the minecart in place. It is picking up nothing right now because there's no melon and pumpkins above. But if we head up here, I need to fix a few of these because I thought I dug out a few of these blocks. Yeah, there's one. I guess just one. And so this whole row is pumpkins. And then this row next to it is all melons. And then I did the same thing over here. This whole row is pumpkins, and then this row is melons. So yeah, they will eventually break. And once they grow up and become adults, they'll break and then be dropped into here. And let's go take a look. We can go down here. Right here. And take a look. It's just hoppers. Oh, I need to finish this glass. There's a hopper there and a hopper on the corner. They will both run down to there and then feed into the middle and head down to that one, head down, down through there, and then into the item elevator down below. These appear to not be picked up. So let's see if we can make it. We did. Let's take a look here. Are those just full? No. I'm guessing one side isn't running. If I can get up. Oh no, it's running. I think. Jump. Yeah, you are running, so I guess you are working. Yeah, so that is all done. Let's go back up here again. Just take a quick look. Okay, those are still not being picked up. Not sure what's going on with this. Well, that's something I'll have to keep an eye on. We are getting wheat down below though, so maybe I just messed up the track somewhere, got unloaded or something like that. Yeah, there's a little bit of wheat here and there. So the next step will be to wait for melons and pumpkins. I'm gonna go bone meal them, and then we can take a look and actually see the farm in action. And then we also need to build a roof. So I'll get on both of those things. Alright, it sounds like it just ran. I've been going through bone mealing the rest of these, and I heard some pistons fire. So that is good news. There was no melons or pumpkins down in the basement. It looks like it just fired again. Let's take a look here. Maybe, yep, there's some melons that ended up over there. And that one just fired too, so that's good news. That grew, and the pumpkin is there. So this is working just as expected. These will go down into here and then be shot down all the way for us to pick up. So I think the next step for this whole building here, after I get the roof in, which I still need to do, is to do some sort of item sorting, because yeah, we need to figure that out. So this one here, it's shot off, and it's stuck on here, but next time it fires, like it just did, it'll shoot out onto here. So yeah, that's where the loss list comes in. And yeah, we will never lose a melon or pumpkin that gets shot off of this machine. Yeah, so I need to build the roof, and then I'll meet you guys down in the basement. And yeah, this one, I don't need an observer here. I just have it anyways, just because, but it'll never fire because this repeater here. If it was redstone dust, then it would work, but we need that repeater in order to power this block. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it like this, and eventually that'll get shot off, and it'll be just fine. So yeah, I will get the roof on, and then I will meet you guys in the basement. Alright, well, I was doing some exploring, like right underneath. So over here is the whole farm area somewhere. Actually, I went further than I thought. So right here, I started building it up and came down here, saw this little cave. I was like, you know what? I'll take a look. I should probably torch it up I don't have many torches, but I came across another skeleton spawner. Probably not really worth turning it into anything since we already have the one skeleton spawner. But good news is I found some beetroot seeds, which we can put in up above in the farm, because that is one thing we were missing. I don't think beetroots trade with this villager. Let me go take a look actually. So yeah, what I'm gonna do here is set up like a bulk storage down here. Let me actually torch this up before I leave. So bulk storage will be down here. It'll shoot up into these chests there, and that'll just kind of be like the easy storage to get to. So like this will be all wheat, potatoes, melons, carrots, and pumpkins, and then you can trade with this guy and get the emeralds you need that way. So yeah, no beetroot, so I'll have to store that somewhere. I guess we won't put it on this wall, but we'll keep it down here somewhere, and this will just kind of be like the one-stop shop for all farming things. I'm gonna have like a seed chest somewhere. We could have a beetroot seed chest, and yeah, we can do all of that. So I'm gonna go up top here and hope that I just have to give this villager 4 seeds, and that should be enough. We also got this working. Sort of working. Not sure what's going on with this. Why are you doing this? I'll have to keep an eye on that, because I guess he just got stuck in a little loop there. Not sure what happened there. But yeah, we'll go. I thought that was water. I was like, no, not water. So we'll go down right into this guy up at the top here. We'll plant a few seeds for him, and then hopefully he just harvests them when they're ready. So we'll just start in this corner. And yeah, I'll keep an eye on that and hope that everything works out and he does exactly what I expect him to do. He shouldn't have any other things in his inventory, so he should just pick up the seeds and the beetroot. I'm assuming he'll try to feed this guy. Worst case scenario is the beetroot doesn't work, and yeah, we just don't have that in this area. But yeah, I'm gonna go back down here, get the supplies I need, like torches and stuff, light up that area, and then continue work on this little trading storage area. Well, I was doing the caving and lighting everything up, and looks like we have another skeleton spawner, I'm guessing, because there's a lot of guys down here. We're gonna have to try and get down there and take care of that. I hear a witch somewhere. But we're gonna go through this cave and try to get everything all lit up and spawn proof. So yeah, I'm gonna continue with this some more, and eventually we'll get back into the building of the actual farm area. Look at all these guys just looking at me. There's way too many of you. Can you not shoot underwater? That's interesting. Well, I guess you learn something new every day. I was worried about getting shot by him, but it looks like we're okay for right now. So now I need to find out where they're coming from, and I have no idea how I'm gonna do that. I'll probably just have to swim down and take a look that way. Yeah, I really don't see where you guys are coming from. So yeah, we'll just jump in, and it looks like I'm gonna die. Oh, they're mad at the witch. That seemed like a bad idea. I don't want to be down there with all these guys just staring at me. So yeah, we'll just dig around, and eventually I'll figure it out. So yeah, I'll be back. Well, I cleared everyone out, and I don't know where they all came from. Maybe everything else drowned, and skeletons don't drown. So I think this may have just been like a spawning room, and everything was just falling in there. Well, yeah, that's fine. I think... Nope, just kidding. I was gonna say, I think I got everything all torched up. Looks like I forgot this little area. So yeah, I'm gonna hopefully, for the video's sake, not find anything more interesting, and we'll just continue to build after I get up to the surface. Okay, that's a weird little glitch there. But yeah, I'll see you guys up in the farm. So it's been a few days since the last clip. As you can see, we have the bottom area dug out and designed. I don't think there was a bottom area before. I really can't remember. Maybe there was. We have all the chests in place, and we have a little storage system. So all of the items fall down here. They go to the bottom underneath the ground here, and they kind of float along and go over to this item elevator. They go up and over and into this item storage. So this is like the bulk storage. It's all empty now, mostly empty, because all the items then travel from these chests into more item elevators, and they go up here into those chests at the top. So this is for easy trading. I have already done some trading. I don't think I have any of the emeralds on me, but it actually works out really great. So yeah, this little bottom chest fills up first, and then once that's full, it goes into the top chest. And then once that top chest is full, it starts to fill the hopper. And once that hopper has, I think it's 21 or so items, it'll activate this redstone and move the piston. And this little trail will go to the item elevators, where it just kind of, it pauses the items from going through. So yeah, right here we can see it's all backed up, and it's going into that chest there. So new items will come and wait in here, and then when you trade and take some items out, it'll activate the item elevator down here again. So it'll start sending items up. You can see it's running, and there's potatoes coming through, and it's going to refill up this area until the hopper has 20 to 30 potatoes in it, and then it'll stop the item elevator again. So these are all set up. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like 6 item elevators. And yeah, it took a very long time to do this back here. The design part was easy. This is our little overflow area. I haven't quite figured out why sometimes beetroots, pumpkins, and seeds make it through. It seems like that's the only things that do that. But it doesn't do it every time. So we could just come over here, get close enough, and drop these in. I really don't need them, but they'll just go through the sorting system again. I do need to design this area up here. And we do need, I think it's 3, maybe 4 more item elevators. So I still have a lot of work to do, but I'm going to stop on this for now. The melons here, you have to actually craft from the little melon slices, like this slice here. So I'm going to create a little room here where you can just go over. There'll be a crafting bench like right here in the floor or something. You just craft them all, and then there will be some sort of place to store the items, or just drop the items in, and then they'll go through the sorting system, and the completed melons will end up in here. And then I think I want to have the other white coat villager in here and get all the sugarcane, so you can just do all of your trading in here. You don't have to worry about it. And then also a place to pick up seeds, beetroots, and beetroot seeds. I think that's all we have. Let me take a look here. So we have right here should be the melons. This is all sugarcane. So the beetroots here, seeds, and I guess we don't hang on to beetroot seeds. I think this is the melon area. So yeah, I think just those three will go up there, and I mean, maybe I don't even need an item elevator for the seeds. If you need seeds, which you probably won't ever need seeds, just come down here and grab a stack from the bulk storage here. Wherever it was. Right here? Right here. So yeah, that is all of this area. I think the bottom is done. Can go ahead and probably just close this up. I will want to do the back so you can't like see all the redstone in the back here. But that can be another day. And then definitely upstairs we want to make look nice and neat, do some design work, and bring in the other villagers that we want to trade with. But that's all I can do in this episode. I think this episode took like a week or so to make, just because of my work schedule and the amount of time it took to actually do all the redstone back there. I did a lot of AFKing over at the iron farm because we didn't have any iron. There's tons and tons of iron in all these hoppers here. And then also we're running out of slime. So we have 2 slime blocks, and I think that may be it. Yeah, we're basically out of slime. And then we have all that iron, and I did some mining and gold. Actually, if we go over to the base, the slime area, I also did some mining in between when I didn't feel like working on the redstone back there. I was just doing some caving, lighting up, and searching for caves to try and make the slime farm work. But it is like terrible. I haven't seen any slime since I first found the slime chunk, and that's kind of worrying. It is a triple slime chunk, and I haven't seen any slimes in forever. I built another platform just to see if that would help, and I did some AFKing there, and it really didn't do anything. So I think there's just a bunch of mobs stuck somewhere that's taking up the mob cap that I can't find. But I went through like everywhere and a 4 chunk radius and just kind of searched for caves. So like this all the way down, this all the way down, that all the way down. So 64 blocks from every corner here. So 64 blocks in that direction, 64 in that direction, and then every 16 to 20 I did a little hallway down just to search for little caves, and then I did that up to the surface. So I would think that would help, but I'm guessing there's a bunch of drown that are in the water that's taking up the mob cap. So yeah, I guess the only other option is to go through and slab the ocean floor so drowns don't spawn. But that's like a huge project in itself. So we'll see. I still need to figure that out. I definitely need slime because we have 1 sticky piston left and then the 2 slime blocks. And yeah, I think this is basically complete now, except for that one little floor, and then I'm going to need some more trapdoors for up here. But that's definitely going to do it for today's episode. So if you like today's episode, be sure to hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed already, be sure to do that. And thank you for joining me. I will see you guys next time.